Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The Florida Southwestern Buccaneers. Ethan, I am your play-by-play announcer, Zakari McKenzie, here with Ethan Sorry, my color commentator. Now, Ethan, this Buccaneers team is the #1 ranked team in the Citrus Conference, going up against the #3 ranked team, Eastern Florida Titans. What can the Titans do in this one to get momentum early and win this one?
Well, I feel like they will really have to run most of their offense through the guard, Sean Register. He's really been a tough guy to stop this season, scoring over 20 points in mostly all of his games this season, at least 21 in the past 9 and 21 in the 25 games total that they played this season. So the guy is a walking bucket. Their strategy runs through him. He's going to have to get off to a good and efficient start like he usually does, Zach Zakari.
I love how you said walking bucket, because I think there are so many ways to describe Sean Register Jr., but walking bucket is one of the best ways to put it. And now, Ethan, the Buccaneers team. You don't become the #1 team in a conference for no reason. This team, we talked about it earlier, they have scorers all over the place. Multiple, Ethan, multiple double-figure scorers on this team, some averaging 13, 14, 15. Who can you point at for the Buccaneers that can be the real difference maker in this one?
Well, for the Buccaneers, me and you talked about it, and I think it'll be the sophomore guard, Mason Blazer. He started almost every game this season, leads them in scoring with over 15 points. I mean, he can really light you up from 3 as well. I mean, the guy, if you leave him open, he'll hurt you. almost 45% from the three-point range, and he's a great field goal percent shooter. He's just under 50% shooting from the floor. The guy is as efficient as you can get when it comes to scoring, so that'll be a guy that the Titans will have to game plan against in order to slow down this Buccaneer squad.
You're correct about that, Ethan. Both teams coming into this one on winning streaks. The Titans on an 8-game winning streak, the Buccaneers on a 7-game winning streak. And your starting 5, Tyson Wilson at the point guard, Jibby Lee, shooting guard, small forward, Jovial Acevedo Arroyo, power forward, Marcel Cruz Rodriguez, and Sean Register. And for your Buccaneers, #2, Amonte Allen Johnson, #4, Kenyon Giles, #11, Tyler Bay, '13, Mason Blazer, and #25, Steven Okoro. Here is the Titans on the tip.
These two squads trying to get off the tip early. Register wins the tip.
Register skied high for that rebound. Yep. And now Tyson Wilson will get the offense underway.
Here we go, folks. This should be a good one.
He swings it. Good pass to Arroyo. He tried to open the game up quick with a 3. Rodriguez skied high for the rebound, got it but lost it. And now the Buccaneers in transition.
Arroyo with the early 3 shooting, just over 30%, 33% from the three-point line. That one didn't hit anything for Allen Johnson. 32% shooter for him over there for the Bucks. For this win, it's looking like they want the 3-point shot to fall and fall quick.
That definitely seems to be the strategy so far. Get the 3s up and get them out the way early. Now Mason Blazer, we talked about him early. He'll size up Sean Register. Got him to jump there.
And the shot clock will expire. Great defense there by the Titans. Not letting these shooters get open looks, getting them uncomfortable, making them pick up their dribbles and essentially slowing the game down offensively.
But Ethan, you saw that size up there from Mason Blazer.
Absolutely,
Most people in the conference don't attack Sean Register, but he took on the challenge and Register.
Speaking of Register,
as we were talking about, drills a nice three to kick this scoring off for the Titans.
37% shooting from the three-point line is Register. He can hurt you from the triple, as we know, if you give him too much space.
And now the Buccaneers, they'll try to get a three back. Couldn't get it to fall.
Register, that was an easy ball for him. It slipped right through his hands. That's one that he normally grabs. He leads the team in rebounding with over 8 per game. Great shot there. Number 11, Tyler Bay, yep.
Number 11, Tyler Bay drills the shot. And now Tyson Wilson once again orchestrating the offense, coming up on the top of the key. Sean Register gives it to Arroyo. Arroyo, easy jump midi. Could not get that one to fall. Rebound gobbled up by Stephen Okoro.
Arroyo couldn't get his, one of the first shots the night for him, but he's shooting over 45. That's like 46% from the field. That is Arroyo, so you want him to keep taking these shots even though they're not falling. Great fadeaway there.
Tyler Bay on the spin fade. Now Wilson in transition. He'll find Register. Register looking for it. Easy go to the rim.
And Register off to a good start already. That's 5 points for him on the scoreboard. He has all of the Titans points so far. Great scoring production.
Mason Blazer now passing it around the perimeter. There's number 4, Kenyon Giles. Kicks it to Tyler Bay. Back to Giles. Patient offense here for the Buccaneers. Giles working on Register. Spin move. Kicks it back out to Blazer. Blazer contested 3.
Yep. Shot clock was going down. He needed to take the 3 there. But as you can see, Kenyon Gillis not afraid to get all shaky bakey with Register as Jimmy Lee gets one off the glass there.
Easy layup there for Jibby Lee in transition.
44% from the field. That's Jibby Lee. Great contributions for him this season. Rebound, the Bucks.
Now Allen Johnson on the perimeter. Okoro now couldn't get smoked. The easy layup. Maybe heard Register behind him, kind of rushed it now. Tyson Wilson will slow it down.
Absolutely. He heard those footsteps by Register. He was a little hesitant, not sure why. I know why, but not sure how he doesn't still get that shot to fall.
Now Register working on Okoro. He'll give him a move. Easy pull-up. Could not get it there to fall by Register, and now Bucks in transition. Rebound by Tyler Bay.
It's a great look by Register. Created a little separation with his handles. Just couldn't get the shot to fall, but going deeper in this game, those shots are going to start falling for Register. He leads the team in scoring, trying to gem it home, and he does get the friendly roll.
And Sean Register, like you mentioned, got on the friendly roll. Looked like he was about to take flight for the Titans there. He just decided to lay it up instead. Good possession there for the Titans.
Great scoring. Like I said, coming into this one, Sean Register will have to get off to a great scoring outing tonight early, and he's done just that, getting his first shots to fall. He missed one already, but other than that, he has majority of the Titans points already.
Kenya Giles now trying to make a move on Jibby Lee, just lost it, goes out of bounds. However, referee sees different, calls a foul on Jibby Lee.
Media timeout on the floor here.
And we have immediate timeout, like you said. Titans leading this one early for the 6-point lead, as we'll be right back.
Hello, friends. You know that you can count on WEFS-TV to provide programs that inform, inspire, and connect you with your community. But we can't do this alone. If you value independent, local, public television, please consider making a donation to WEFS-TV today. Every donation makes a difference, regardless of the size. Visit WEFSTV.org and click on the Donate button to make your donation. Thank you for supporting WEFS-TV, your community public television station.
And we're back here at the Titan Fieldhouse where the Eastern Florida Titans have an early 6-point lead on the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers.
Yep, so far, Register getting off to a very hot start.
Yeah, he's been playing great so far.
Absolutely, 7 points for him, 3 for 4 from the field. Great take there. Couldn't get it to fall. Allen Johnson over Register, a little short on the take.
Cruz Rodriguez now, he'll walk it up the court. Goes left, goes right now, easy to the hole. Gets rejected by number 13.
That's number 13, Mason Blazer. Looks like the sophomore guard. Nope, number 23 down there for the Buccaneers. That's Roman Cummings with a block on the other end.
Jibby Lee now on the inbound. Tyson Wilson will walk it up the court. Cruz Rodriguez, easy swing there to Arroyo. Wilson, he'll go fast in the paint. Register left wide open, kicks it to Arroyo instead. He'll penetrate the defense. Back out to Jibby Lee now, he'll drive.
Great penetration here by the Titans, getting everybody to close in on the paint, which really opens up that perimeter, but couldn't get that shot to fall. Is Jibby Lee. Now Bucks have it.
Now number 2, Allen Johnson couldn't get that 3 to go, but here's Giles off the rebound. Smooth layup there for Kenyon Giles.
Great left hand finish right there. He had momentum going to the left side of the block. Not many people can finish with their left hand. Great touch there off the glass.
Tyson Wilson caused Allen Johnson to misdirect on the screen, and now good post move. Beautiful post work there from Tyson Wilson. Send the defender the wrong way, and then easy spin for the layup.
He's so shifty. He gets everybody off balance, basically. He's a smaller guard, but he can really go off having scoring spurts. He's averaging just under 10 points a game. It's a guy you have to watch out for. I know everybody's looking at Register, but Tyson Wilson can get it going as well.
You're correct, 10 points a game. He gives this team a nice scoring push because this team, like we talked about the Buccaneers having a lot of scorers, but this team also has a lot of multiple points per game scorers. Tyson Wilson, like you mentioned, Jovial Acevedo Arroyo with 13 points, Misael Cruz Rodriguez with his 12 points per game, and Register Jr. with 25 points per game.
Got Tyler Bay at the line. 68% free throw shooter. Not too bad, but he misses that one.
Rebound grabbed by Cruz Rodriguez, and now Wilson calmly walks it up the court.
So that's what Wilson really brings to this squad. We know Register, the offense really moves through him, but Tyson Wilson is going to be the one to get everybody in their set and to run the perfect play that the coach draws up, and it's a foul on Register, it looks like.
Register took it hard to the hole, but it was a foul on the floor. Basket no good. And that foul was on number 11, Tyler Bay.
That's his first foul of the game. He'll take a rest, a little breather on the bench. Early foul for him.
Sean Register now has it on a low post. Mason Blazer guarding him. He's tried backing him down, but he got trapped in the corner there from Kenyon Giles, and now he'll run on the break.
Great defense there by the Bucks, knowing that Register can be a little loose with the ball sometimes, getting multiple people over there to try to strip him of the ball, get him off rhythm a bit. Wilson trying to get his guys in the set again.
Arroyo kicks it to Sean. Good swing pass there to Cruz Rodriguez. Easy, he drilled a 3. He went up with that 3 very confident.
Absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't you when you're shooting 44% from three-point land for the season? This guy is not somebody you want to leave open on the three-point line.
Talk about someone you don't want to leave open. Mason Blazer got very fancy on that finish there. Referee saw a lot of contact, decided to call a foul. Mason Blazer, he'll step up to the line for his first points in this one.
Yep, Mason Blazer, their leading scorer. We mentioned before the game, one of the guys we have our eye on in this one as he goes to the line. 78% from the free throw line. Guys basically, pretty consistent from the stripe. Hits the first one.
He has a beautiful jump shot.
Absolutely. The way, the apex of his shot is just released at the perfect time. He shoots with his legs. He has a strong base. It's just a beautiful form.
Correct, just smooth. Anytime he's in the air, it doesn't seem rushed at all. He always gets the follow through. Textbook jump shot there from a textbook player, Mason Blazer.
Both of them, it's good. Substitution here.
It was substitution, like you mentioned. Number 12, Trey Fogel coming out for Tyler Bay, number 11. Titans now will try to get some offense going.
Yep, they find themselves with a comfortable lead almost. Not too comfortable, but a lead nonetheless.
Wilson tried to work it in, kicks it to Rodriguez again. He'll lace another one up, and it falls again. Cruz Rodriguez, his second triple of the night.
Cruz Rodriguez is in for a big night if the triples are going to keep falling like that for him.
And now Ebi Ogo, he'll die for it. Arroyo takes it out of his hand. Rodriguez now. Blazer thought he blocked it. Heavy contact on that one. Rodriguez, he started this game off hot. Now he's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
That's great, even though he got the foul. Great defense there by Blazer, stopping the easy transition bucket, sending Rodriguez to the line, who's only a 65% shooter from the free throw line, but he still can get him going and can add these freebies.
Good shooting here from the Titans. They started off this game now shooting 58% from the field. This is almost exactly what we saw in the women's game, with the Eastern Florida Titans coming out hot, shooting 58%, and the Buccaneers coming out very slow, only shooting 17% from the field.
But like we all know, it takes all 4 periods. It takes every single quarter here. Even though you have a lead, it can easily be evaporated, as we've seen with the women's game earlier. They once had a 20-point lead.
Yeah, that was insane how they blew that one. Mason Blazer now working his work.
Great drive there inside, getting the leverage on the defender, and that speed that they work with down there, number 3. He can really get everybody off balance, not sure how the defense wants to play him.
Jibby Lee will advance the ball past half court. Rodriguez coming off a screen from Ebi Ogo now. Good pump fake, whips it to Javon Yappy in the corner. Ogo will try his luck in the low post.
Great physicality there by Ogo, just couldn't get it to fall. Ebi Ogo, one of those guys who can get physical down there in the paint.
Javon Yappy on the steal, gives it to Jibby Lee, who's wide open for the layup. Good finish there by Jibby Lee.
Great transition bucket there. Off of the turnover is just absolutely, I mean, basketball isn't rocket science. You know, you get the turnover, get the ball in the fast break, and it's easy 2 points.
You're correct. Get the easy baskets. You don't have to overcomplicate the game. Speaking of overcomplicated, simple floater there from Steven Okoro off the confusion there in the paint.
Absolutely. He has 5 straight games having at least 10 rebounds there. He grabbed one there, just muscling himself down there in the paint. Definitely something the Titans will have to game plan for.
Rodriguez now taking the lead in this one. Right. Glides by his defender for the beautiful layup score.
Rodriguez, like I said, might be in for a good game here. He's able to penetrate deep inside, getting the leverage over his defenders, and he's also knocked down a couple of triples in this one. Looks like it's a timeout on the floor.
Correct. We have a timeout here
after the foul
for the Eastern Florida Titans after the foul on the Buccaneers. We have immediate timeout. Don't go anywhere from the Titan Fieldhouse. And we're back here at the Titan Fieldhouse where Eastern Florida has gotten out to a 13-point lead in this one. Cruising, like we mentioned, almost reminiscent of the women's game. They came out the gate. They came out the gate shooting very hot, a 60%. The Titans are shooting right now just to Florida Southwestern's 21%.
Absolutely. I mean, Titans, they're really beating them on every statistic so far. 3 of 4, shooting 75% from three-point range compared to the Bucks. 16% from three. They're 1 of 6. Hasn't been a good start for the Bucks. They also have turned the ball over a lot here, Zakari. 5 turnovers, and the Titans, they've really been taking advantage of it.
You're a great team if you can take advantage of the other team's mistakes, because having a great team like the Buccaneers, it's not easy to force mistakes, but when you do, you have to try to take advantage of them. Sean Register now on the perimeter. Sizes up his defender, decides to give it to Javon Yappy instead. Yappy will penetrate the D hard. Couldn't get it to go.
That was a great adjustment midair, even though he had the defender in his face, and a long three.
Now Nick Oliver finally went through a 3-point drought for these past games, but that one was pretty deep. Now he seems to be in the rhythm and flowing. Jibby Lee, speaking about flowing, he'll get the steal. Javon Yappy hands it off to Jibby Lee. Beautiful execution in transition, and now timeout called by the Buccaneers to prevent the Titans from going on a run.
Yep, like we said, coming out of the break, the turnovers, the Titans have really been taking advantage of them. Currently now have 11 points off of the turnovers by themselves, so Bucks need to clean this up.
You're correct. Hopefully they can clean it up, or else they're going to be in a deficit similar to the women's game. Now the Titans head back onto the court along with the Buccaneers, as the Buccaneers will inbound. Tyler Bay now to number 4, Kenyon Giles.
Bucks need to get some offensive production here. Just 21% shooting so far. Almost another steal there. Jibby Lee almost came up with that one.
Jibby Lee almost knocked that one away, like you said. Now Arroyo pressuring Tyler Bay. Tyler Bay got Sean Register in the air, tried to get a foul, couldn't get it. Rebound easily retracted by number 25, Stephen Okoro. He's doing his work on the offensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, a guy that has 5 double-doubles this season, he can really get you scoring and rebounding, as we've seen in this one already, making his presence felt on that low block.
Javon Yappy, Titans here, whipping it around, passing it back and forth. Yappy will finally take an initiative. Arroyo wide open in the corner. Could not get that one to fall, but rebound by Register. Got rejected there by Okoro, and now Buccaneers will push in transition.
Okoro just had the height and that length and that strength by Okoro. I'm not sure if Register was expecting that. And an offensive foul here. Great job by Jibby Lee selling that one.
Great job to sell, like you mentioned. Okoro just extended his arm a little bit on that back down of Jibby Lee, and Jibby Lee, like we mentioned before in the women's game, a little bit of acting going into it. Knew how to fall, right way to make it look like over-exaggerate the contact, I would say.
I mean, the size difference was paramount there, so only, Oscar-worthy performance by Jibby Lee.
Cruz Rodriguez, he's been having himself a night so far. He'll bring it up. Now Tyson Wilson, wide open. Nick Oliver, he'll try his luck from 3 again. Could not get it. Go Wilson sky high for that one.
That was great ball movement there by the Titans. The Bucks are playing a little bit of zone defense there.
And now Trey Fogel. He'll hit the wide open 3 presented to him.
I mean, he's one of those three-point shooters off the bench. He's made 5 of them in a game this season. The guy can really stroke it from 3. That's the freshman guard, Trey Fogel, for the Bucks.
Titans slowing it down now, searching for the best position. Register doing his business down low, in and out, rolling. Could not get that one to fall.
A little frustration there by Sean Register. Couldn't get the easy floater to go.
Now Sean Register being out-rebounded by Okoro. Now Wilson has the rebound. He'll go in transition, but get it stolen by Giles.
Great defense there by Wilson on the first initial take, but he cleans it up after the second. That's Kenyon Giles.
And there is another timeout on the floor at the Titan Fieldhouse, where the Eastern Florida Titans had jumped out to an early lead, and now it has been cut down a little bit now. Just a 9-point game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Build a successful career with a bachelor's degree from Eastern Florida State College. You can choose from nearly 25 tracks in today's top job fields of business, healthcare, and computer technologies, with classes tailored to meet your needs on campus and online. A bright future awaits you with a bachelor's degree from Eastern Florida State College. To learn more, visit easternflorida.edu/go/bachelors.
And the Eastern Florida Titans looking good in this one. Shooting very amazing from the field. 50%, 57% from three. Perfect from the free throw line. Shooting great on all aspects of the game. Now here's Wilson to walk it up.
Yep, Wilson made his first field goal in this one.
Arroyo, he'll penetrate, tried to get it to Sean, just tapped away now. Buccaneers in transition.
Turnover there by the Titans, a little costly by Arroyo there, trying to slip it down there to Register. He wasn't really open, but looks like he stepped out of bounds, that being Kenyon Giles. Kenyon Giles is a little speedster down there. He can be pretty quick with the ball.
Definitely, he is very fast. Anytime he gets it, his pace is almost at 200 miles per hour. Now here's Arroyo searching for the correct pass. Register will come set Wilson the screen. Wilson got it tapped away. Foul, says the referee, on number 4, Kenyon Giles.
Yep, Register was slipping off of that screen. Wilson seen it, trying to get it down low. Giles got his hand in there before Wilson can kick it to Register. Foul called.
Good passing around the perimeter here from the Titans. Arroyo coming off the 2 screens, whip to the corner. Decided not to pass it to him. Wilson now, he'll find Oliver. He thought about shooting it. We'll just dump it off the Register now. Who has to make a move quick for the shot clock. Could not get it, but he fights with it.
Oh, great offensive rebound there by Oliver, but couldn't put it back.
Stephen Okoro is doing good work down there in containing Sean Register. Never thought I'd say that statement, but containing Sean Register here in the first period, not allowing him to do what he wants down there. But now Mason Blazer on the spin-off on Arroyo. Good hang time there to draw the foul. Mason Blazer, he'll head to the line again.
Yep, it's about time for Mason Blazer to try to put his imprint on this game. They're taking the aggressive take against Arroyo there. He knew he had a little bit of advantage, took advantage of it. This is his second trip to the line.
Mason Blazer now 3 of 3 from the line. Will step up here to convert both free throws and be perfect from the line and continue this slow but sure Florida Southwestern comeback. Only down by 8 now. Continuing to be down by 8 after that miss by Mason Blazer. That'll make him 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Jibby Lee.
Great rebound there by Arroyo. Boxing out, getting them rebound after the missed free throw.
Rodriguez, quick swing to Arroyo in the corner. He loves that corner shot. Sets up there perfectly, and perfect shot for Arroyo.
You know, when you box out on defense, it normally pays dividends on offense. You get open, being able to start the transition early and fast, and Arroyo comes out with a steal here after making a triple his last possession.
Arroyo on the break couldn't get it to the right person, through a turnover, and now Blazer, he'll fumble with it.
And Blazer and Jimmy Lee over there. Looks like Titans will retain, well, not retain, but get possession after Blazer turns it over.
That was a smart possession by Jimmy Lee to stand in front of Blazer to prevent him from saving the ball.
Yep. Him and Jimmy Lee exchanging words there before Blazer takes a seat on the bench.
Jimmy Lee orchestrating the offense now. He'll drive to the corner, goes baseline, tried to flip it to Sean Register, gets tipped up. Trey Fogel intercepts it. Yep. Now Buccaneers, they'll run in transition.
Jimmy Lee a little too out of control there on that drive. And Okoro down there on the bench, on the block. Getting some work done early in this period one.
Titans started off fast in this one, and now they've hit a little bit of a drought, but Register, he'll try a pull-up three. Anytime you're in a drought, the Titans know exactly who to go to. Their star man, Sean Register.
Okoro just couldn't get his hand up there in time. Register has a rather slower release, but his technique is so flawless that once he releases it, it's almost guaranteed to go in. The guy doesn't miss too many from the three-point line. As we know, Register, he's a 37% three-point shooter. As that shot goes in for Tyler Bay.
Javon Yappy, he'll go quick in transition.
Nice step back right there. A little shifty, Javon Yappy.
Yappy now bullying his way down low. Spins right, spins left, turns right for the fadeaway. Good move there by Javon Yappy, working in on the low post.
Excellent move there, getting inside, making the defense have to close down low. Still able to get the shot to fall. And he steps out of bounds. Number 2 for the Bucks, Allen Johnson.
Jimmy Lee will inbound. Javon Yappy takes the ball up the court very slowly. Good job playing with pace here by the Titans. They do not want to rush and allow any mistakes that can cause the Buccaneers to get back in this one. Sean Register, he'll do his work in the low post. Fadeaway.
Can't guard it.
Beautiful money there by Sean Register. When he rises up, nobody's contesting that jump shot.
I mean, that just looks like Kobe in his prime right there. He's just rising up off one leg. Nobody can really stop that shot. If you work on that in practice, you can tell that he does with contact, little contested, still gets it to fall.
Great reference there about Kobe in his prime. That's one of the players you can tell that Sean modeled his game after. We're here at the Titan Field House. This is the second game of the doubleheader between the men and women's team. 13-point lead for the Eastern Florida Titans. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Ethan, the Titans got out to a pretty hot start, a fast start now, but slowly but surely the Buccaneers are climbing their way back into this one. The field goal percentage is now going up. They started maybe 12%, now up to 33%. What can you say about them maybe clawing their way back into this one?
I mean, the second chance points that the Bucks have gotten off, I mean, that's really been a story as to how they're still in this one. Great pull up there by Blazer. They have 11 points off second chances compared to the Titans 3. So them getting these offensive rebounds and putting the ball back up is really going to be able to dictate how they can claw their way back into this game, Zakari.
Yeah, hopefully the Titans can stop that with some more rebounding pressure. Jimmy Lee on the smooth mid-range pull-up. Just trickled in the net.
I mean, that was just pure beauty right there. 44% field goal shooter, Jibby Lee. He can get to his spots and rise up as well. Gotta be able to game plan against almost every scorer for this Titan squad.
Allen Johnson coming up the pick and roll from Stephen Okoro. Good pressure off that pick and roll from Javon Yappy. Didn't allow Allen Johnson to have any freedom off that pick and roll. Caused the tip-tap all out of bounds.
Yep, he went under that screen there, being able to stop the penetration. Great work by Javon Yappy.
Now Mason Blazer running off 2 screens. He'll pull up a 3 in the corner.
You can tell he was a little off balance when he caught that ball. He tried to get his footing. Couldn't get the 3, couldn't get the shot for him that he liked.
Now Cruz Rodriguez, good jump stop.
Great.
Rolled around the rim, couldn't get it to go. Stephen Okoro once again on the glass. Has been a rebounding machine in this one. Allen Johnson will take the screen from Okoro. Kicks it to Blazer, he'll run around. Fumbling it a little bit. And now Giles for 3. No good. There's Okoro again on the glass.
Okoro getting his money's worth on the board down there. I mean, the guy can really rebound with the best of them. He's going up against Register, who's leading his own team in rebounds. Okoro currently has 10 boards already in this game. Searching for another double-double this season. I mean, Okoro, he has 6 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, a name that we've said frequently tonight. The guy, he's one of those quiet ones that can really be a game changer late.
He's being a game. You're correct about him being a game changer late, but he's being a game changer right now. I would say he's almost been the driving force as to why Sean Register only has 12 points. I know that's weird to say because he leads his team in points right now, but Okoro has been a big factor down low, contesting a majority of Register's points.
Bad pass there, trying to get the ball down low to Register. The Bucks take control of it.
Now Giles working on Yappy. He'll stop and go to the rim. Tough finish.
Yep, tough for Javon Yappy to stay with a speedster like that. I mean, this guy right here for the Bucks, Giles, he's so shifty, so quick that once he gets that first step on you, it's hard for you to try to regain and close out on him.
Cruz Rodriguez. Good fake pass to Yappy. Nice dump off there. Quick dump off from Tyson Wilson. Almost didn't see it. Dumped it off to Sean Register for the easy 2.
Great way to attack that zone defense. Get the ball in the middle of the court. That way Register can flash on the baseline. An easy 2 points for Sean.
Jibby Lee was at a serious disadvantage, height and size-wise, down low against number 23, Roman Cummings. So he had to foul there. Now, number 2, Amonte Allen Johnson on the inbound. Probably going to see Mason Blazer run off 2 screens as he's been doing all night usually from this play.
Yep, they've been trying to get Mason Blazer going. Only 1 for 4 from the field. Hasn't really lit it up so far in this one. See if we can get some production from their leading scorer.
Tyler Bay with it. Nick Oliver guiding him. Bale crossover into a spin move. Beautiful pull-up. Back rim out. Giles on the board. Kicks it to Blazer. He'll pump fake. Goes to the rim. Up and under. Smooth finish there from Mason Blazer.
And great basketball IQ there by Blazer. Initially, he could have took that 3, got the defender in the air, and went in for a surefire 2 points for his teammates.
He is a crafty scorer. Most possessions don't seem like they go the way maybe intended in his head, but he's so good at thinking on his feet that it makes it look like that's how it probably was supposed to go. He's just smooth. A great player, Mason Blazer.
Absolutely. Beautifully said, Zakari. The guy can really score almost as effortlessly as Sean can, but this one, they've been kind of clamping down on him. Bad pass there by Wilson.
A little miscommunication between Wilson, Register, and Rodriguez there. Register was motioning for Rodriguez to pop to the left side of the paint just a little late. Wilson predated the pop, tried to pass it early. Rodriguez didn't make it in time, turn over. Now Tyler Bay working out on the high post.
Screen coming, couldn't get it to work.
Now number 3, Marcus Kelly, first time saying his name in this one. He'll stop, turn around, finish over Acevedo Arroyo.
Absolutely. Beautiful finish there by Marcus Kelly, getting his second shot of the game to fall.
Now Rodriguez, he'll do his work down low. Kicks it to Register. Register!
And Register right there. I could barely even see his jersey, and the guy's still able to get a shot up and see the ball go through the net. 14 for Sean Register.
Sean Register will be able to get a point in a prison or in a straitjacket. No matter how many defenders are around him, he will find his way to score. And that is the end of the first half here for the game for the Eastern Florida Titans against the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers. Like we said earlier, both teams have a lot riding on this one. Both are on a high winning streak. The Titans on a 7-game winning streak. The Titans on an 8-game winning streak. The Southwestern Bucks on a 7-game winning streak here. So a lot riding on this game, Ethan. The Titans came out hot. They started hot, but then they cooled off a bit while the Buccaneers kind of heated up. So what can you say? How do you think the Titans go on from this point to grow the lead and eventually not lose this one?
You know, they've been getting the efforts from Sean Register and Rodriguez, so making sure that their whole lineup is touching the ball, getting good shots. They're collectively, they're shooting as a team 17 of 31, so they're making most of their shots that they do take. So just being more efficient with the shot selection and not turning the ball over will be the key in them preserving this lead before the period number 2.
I like how you mentioned that this team is, I wouldn't say a turnover machine, but they do average 15 turnovers a game, more than almost all of their opponents and more than anybody in the conference. So if they look to tune that down, they can definitely almost run away with this one, and it will be a way easier game for them. From the Titan Fieldhouse in Melbourne, Florida, we'll come back to you at the start of the second half.
Ready and go.
Titan Sports Time, hosted by Mike Parsons.
Welcome to Titan Sports Time. I'm Mike Parsons, Director of Athletic Communications at Eastern Florida State College, and today I'm joined by men's basketball player Sean Register Jr. Welcome to the show, Sean.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So I guess first of all, just kind of talk about the season. You guys are on a huge run in the conference.
Yeah.
How's it going so far?
I mean, it's going well. Like, even practice has just been great every day since building up to it. And I just feel like ever since our loss, I say FSW, and just winning like six straight, I think. Yeah, and just we've been playing and practicing really well, bonding well together. So it's just been, we got to get these two this week for sure, yeah.
Yeah, a couple home games, so it's always important to get these, especially in the middle of conference, important to get these home games won. Big one Saturday against FSW. That'll be a huge game.
Yes, yeah.
Ranked 21st now, so coming off the Daytona win, if we can get the FSW win, that just propels us even more.
Right, yeah. I mean, they're a really well team. I mean, they got some guys coming back, FSW. I mean, and then we have Santa Fe's Wednesday, who's really well, like really good teams in the conference. So we just big-time wins, but, like, we definitely need them, but you know, we got it for sure.
Talk about your season. I mean, you seem like, especially right now, you're on a stretch of really good games. You probably don't notice too much, but it's been 4 straight with at least 23 and 8 straight with at least 21. When I tell you that, does that shock you? I mean, because I know you just playing.
Yeah, definitely for sure. It's definitely a blessing for sure. And just like all the work, you know, I put in the off season just now, just with the coaching every day in the morning, afternoon, just all that. And just especially with my teammates too, setting me up with the ball and just, you know, going at it in practice every day. So like just all of it, but it's definitely a blessing for sure. For sure.
Talk about that work ethic, because I know after games, you're the first person back out with the ball. You get shots in even after games.
Yeah.
Where does that kind of work ethic come from for you?
I say my dad, just like he's always telling me like if no one's in the gym, you gotta be in the gym, taking steps above people, you know. And you know, I just feel like I got to, like, if after practice I gotta shoot, then come back later to train my coach, or it's the opposite way. So just trying to get as much work as I can, you know, make sure your bodies are at the same time. But like you said, after the games, you know, feel like something was off, I'll work on it. Or even have an amazing game, just still get extra shots up just to feel better and stuff. Yeah.
And now that we've played some conference games, I mean, these teams are all really good in this conference. How do you feel? I mean, your game playing inside, I mean, you're going against some of the biggest and the best that we have to offer here in the state.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We got a lot of good bigs in this, you know, forwards in this, you know, stay in the conference and stuff. But I'd say, like, we've been playing really small recently, so I had to adjust to that, definitely. But, like, you know, I haven't minded it at all. It's definitely, you know, a big challenge for sure, but, like, hasn't bothered me at all, no, for sure.
Talk about this team, because it really feels like the team is bonding and you guys are coming together at the right time as we head the second part of this conference season.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can definitely see it by our like win streak and just like practices and games, you know, just how well we're playing together. You know, I feel like at the start is a little bumpy for us, but I feel like ever since break we just found it together, and just like I said, every day in practice we're in the gym. I feel like guys are in the gym more. Like, we're just closer on off the court. So I feel like I always tell them, like, if we're even off the court, let's go do something. Like, that can just help us, you know, be together. And that helps you win games. So definitely need that for sure all the time, yeah.
What do you think is it just coming together a little bit more? But it does feel like, you know, this group especially has really something special now. And you know, no matter who we're playing, you feel good about your chances of getting a win that night.
I'd say, I mean, we had a couple meetings actually, like after our loss and stuff. So just that, like, you know, guys saying what they had to say and just like stuff like that, I feel like we need. And just like, it's just unbelievable. Like, I'm really proud of the guys, like how like much everybody stepped up in the roles and just how well bonded we've been together. Like, I'm really happy for that. And we just got to continue the rest of the season, especially where we're at now in the season. You got 6 games left.
Yeah.
You got a state tournament. You know, we're trying to make it a Hutch. So we definitely got to keep stacking days together for sure. Yeah.
Talk about your typical day, because like you said, you're in the gym all the time. I know, you know, you guys practice right around lunchtime.
Yeah. I usually just, you know, we have practice, film and practice, and then sometimes lift. Then after that, I'll come back and train with one of our assistant coaches. And then at night, I'll come and shoot with one of our managers, or train again with our teammates, or just like shoot by myself. So like, I try to at least come in the gym like 2 times after and stuff, and just maybe getting out lifting and stuff. So yeah, I just definitely credit the guys. Like, I can tell like we're always in the gym, all of us. So I feel like that just helps us too. So like, just doing that little stuff, you know, for sure.
When you're in the gym, what do you work on? I mean, is there a plan, or is it just I'm getting up shots just to get
like,
that motion?
If I work out with my coach, and like we low-key do everything. So if I do that, like I'll come back later and shoot like 300, 400, 500 threes on the gun, you know, or I have the manager rebound for me and I'll do some like inside, outside stuff. So just stuff like that usually, yeah.
So you shoot a lot of threes at night, but during the game you really don't shoot a lot of threes.
I've been trying to, like, you know, attempt more, but like, I mean, I'm gonna definitely try to attempt more, but like, where we're at right now, you know, I'm not gonna force anything, but
no, 100%.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Talk about free throw shooting. You know, what do you work on, and how is that process when you're working on that at night?
Just like making stuff in a row. Like if I gotta make 10 in a row, 5 in a row, try 15. And then if I'm at even 14, I'm at 9, or I gotta restart. I feel like that helps me, and actually, me and Yovi like do that a lot together. So like, I'll shout to him. Like, so just doing that, I'll just say that. Yeah.
That's a good one. He's shooting 90%.
Yeah.
That's a good one to be with.
Yes, it is for sure. Definitely.
Well, like I said, 2 big games this week. Santa Fe, really good team, and then FSW, number 21 ranked. Talk about what you guys have to do to get those wins.
Just how we've been playing. You know, just our style basketball. You know, we say just like I'm gonna keep saying, it's just playing team basketball and being well bonded together and play really good team basketball, because these teams are really good teams. Santa Fe, especially FSW. So we just do what we do. You know, we got this for sure.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Wednesday, 7:30 p.m., Titan Fieldhouse, and then Saturday, once again, at 4 p.m. at Titan Fieldhouse. Come check us out. We'll see you next time on Titan Sports Time.
There's a lot of things you're good at. So what do you like to do that you want to do for the rest of your life?
And get paid.
At Eastern Florida State College, there's so many choices. With more than 100 career and technical programs to choose from, like aerospace and engineering technologies, aviation, welding, public safety, and more. There's definitely one you'll be good at. Learn at your own pace, in person, online, day or night.
What are you good at?
So come on, let's get started.
Hello, friends. You know that you can count on WEFS TV to provide programs that inform, inspire, and connect you with your community. But we can't do this alone. If you value independent, local public television, please consider making a donation to WEFS TV today. Every donation makes a difference, regardless of the size. Visit WEFSTV.org and click on the Donate button to make your donation. Thank you for supporting WEFS TV, your community public television station.
Welcome back to Titan Fieldhouse for the second game in the doubleheader again for the Eastern Florida Titans against the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers. Now, Ethan, we saw a dominant performance in the first half from Steven Okoro of the Buccaneers. What can you maybe say about his performance?
See, for Steven Okoro, I feel like him being a strong presence on the block, he's been battling against Register down there. Both of them are really the rebound leaders for their squads, so being able to take advantage of those second possessions or those long rebounds, able to give your team options and room in transition, because once you get those rebounds, you know what that do? That sets up fast breaks, sets up transitions, able to get your team scoring quickly and fastly. So they keep revolving around his board play and his block dominance. They have a strong chance of coming back in this one.
You are correct about that, and he's 6'10". That's the tallest person on the floor right now. The Titans, not the tallest team in the conference, but they do, like you mentioned, they do good work on the board, on the glass, to rebound. And who do you say for the Bucks needs to have a good second half here for this one to be interesting and close and come down to the wire?
But for the Bucks, I feel like they really need to get some more guys scoring over here. They don't have anybody in double digits as of yet. Their leading scorer is Tyler Bay, but the guy who has the ball, for me, I want to see him get some more production. He's very quick, along with number 4 over there as well. They're very two quick guards, that being Allen Johnson and Kenyon Giles. They really need to set the pace for the Bucks.
No doubt about it.
Fouls on number 0, Tyson Wilson, his first, team's first.
Early foul there from number 0, Tyson Wilson. Now Mason Blazer on the inbound. Okoro will kick it to Johnson. Now Blazer off the pump fake, gets a Royal flying by. Air ball there from Blazer, couldn't hit anything.
Kind of surprised there by Blazer. He's very efficient from the three-point line. I mean, 44%, almost 45% shooting. Very rare.
Register just gripped that ball. The ball wasn't going nowhere on there. Now Jibby Lee, he'll get an open corner 3, and that will be smooth as it goes down into the net.
Under 30% from the three-point is Jibby Lee, but as you can see there, he's more than capable of stroking it from the three-point line.
Giles, he'll test Register. Register couldn't get the block, but good contest. And now Titans in transition.
That was a bold contest there by Giles going up against Register.
I said that. For a team like the Buccaneers, you have to give it to them. They're not intimidated by Sean Register at all. We've seen Mason Blazer numerous times attack Sean Register, and even the 6-foot Kenyon Giles, he'll go straight at Register too.
Yep, Kenyon Giles not afraid to attack.
Arroyo was calling for it. Wilson didn't see him, instead threw a pass targeted for Rodriguez, couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, Wilson was stuck down there looking for just anybody to outlet the pass to. None of his guys were flashing open.
Mason Blazer, he'll put the work on Sean. Good fake, head fake again, fade away. Off the rim.
And that's good on good right there. Register putting up some defensive presence on their best score.
Register will go coast to coast now. That one took 2 bounces off the rim and out. And tapped out of bounds by the Titans, says the referee.
Yeah, bench not liking that call. They thought the guys in purple were the last one to touch that one.
There's Allen Johnson now running it up the floor.
Yeah, Allen Johnson hasn't been able to get anything going. 0 for 5 from the field in the first period. You'd like to see him try to get some shots going.
Fouls on number 0, Tyson Wilson, his second, team's second.
Like we've been talking about, almost reminiscent of the women's game. Allen Johnson not being able to get it going. Not a lot of people on this Buccaneers team being able to get it going, but they're still close in this one.
Yep. Great defense there by Register. Got a hand on it. On the smaller defender. He's getting tired of Kenyon Giles attacking me, man.
I was just about to say he averages at least 1 block a game, and that's his 1 block. We knew it was about to come eventually with so many Buccaneers defenders testing Sean Register. And now Buccaneers on their standard play, Mason Giles. Not running off no screen this time, but Trey Fogel.
Great setup there.
Tyler Bay there for the 3-pointer.
Yeah, that one right there, you chalk up to the play calling of the head coach, Darwin Wallace. Great inbound play there.
Titans trying to get something going. Register, he's been open for three all day long. They should stop giving him that because he is lights out unconscious from the three-point line for this game.
I mean, they act like he can't shoot it from three. He has a strong inside presence, but the guy doesn't miss from long range too often.
They must have not read the scouting report, Ethan. He is lethal from everywhere on the court. Like you said, a 38% three-point shooter.
Yeah, that's one of the Register's aspects to the game. I was calling one of his games against Santa Fe last time they played. The guy's release is not that quick. He doesn't really have a fast shot release, but once he gets it there, it's almost like it's automatic because he has such a pure form.
You're correct about pure form. Like I always mention, his favorite player, LeBron James, you see a lot of his game modeled after him. Even the slow release, but the pure form, or you can even see it on some of his passes where he whips it to the corner with one hand. Very, very characteristic of LeBron James. Tyson Wilson now orchestrating the offense. Once again running the pick and roll with Sean Register. They're guarding the three now, but he didn't guard that. Okoro got stopped in quicksand for the quick pop by Sean Register.
Goodness, Register. Brother, if you would have made that one.
Yeah, Register froze him just
that would have been on the highlight reel.
Tyler Bay, he's making his move inside, off the rim. Fighting for the rebound, the Buccaneers wanted it more.
The speedy guard there.
And Allen Johnson finally breaks his seal on the net as he got his first points to go.
Yep, you can see him there talking with Tyler Bay after he made it. He's like, finally, man, because he's had kind of a slow start in the first one. That being Allen Johnson getting his first bucket after being 0 for 5.
You're correct about slow start, especially as an athlete and player like Allen Johnson. You know that into the halftime, that kind of played in his mind, him being 0 for 5. Now to finally get one, he can finally settle in, relax into the game, and play his game and at his pace. Titans whipping it around the perimeter. Rodriguez, he comes up high to take it. Now down low to the man himself, Register. He'll go to work. Tipped up by Okoro. Okoro is doing a great job putting a body on Sean Register and stopping him.
Yep, one of the few times that Register has really been met at the rim this game, or this season really.
Wilson, he'll sky high for the board to out-rebound Okoro. Talk about Wilson, though, Ethan. He averages 5 rebounds a game as a 6'2" point guard.
Yep, last game he was up over 5 rebounds that game. I mean, the guy can really jump out of the gym, Zakari. He's kind of underrated once you look at him. You're like, no way this guy can jump that high, but yep.
You said that anytime you watch his pregame routine, he loves to try attempt dunks and all sort of acrobatics. Great asset as a point guard, but he can give you 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists with 2 steals.
Yeah, the guy is quick, shifty. I mean, he's all that you ask for a typical guard, one that you can run your offense through.
And that is a quick timeout called there. Florida Southwestern slowly creeping their way back into this game. Just a 9-point lead now from the Titan Fieldhouse. We'll be back after the break.
There's a lot of things you're good at. So what do you like to do that you want to do for the rest of your life?
And get paid.
At Eastern Florida State College, there's so many choices. With more than 100 career and technical programs to choose from, like aerospace and engineering technologies, aviation, welding, public safety, and more. There's definitely one you'll be good at. Learn at your own pace, in person, online, day or night.
What are you good at?
So come on, let's get started.
Back here at the Titan Fieldhouse where the Titans are trying to hold on to a 9-point lead with just 15 minutes left to go in this half. All Titan players playing great so far, but like we mentioned, one of the stars of the show, Sean Register, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Low rebounding night for Sean Register, and that's because Cruz Rodriguez is doing all the dirty work down low with his 5 rebounds.
Absolutely, Rodriguez really known for his rebounding, over 7 boards a game.
And that was a good job by Mason Blazer playing bully ball down low, finding any way to score. Now Titans running the pick and pop once again with Sean Register. He'll take Okoro off the dribble. Hard foul there from Okoro. Beautiful pace and confidence by Sean Register to go up on the towering 6'10" Okoro.
That's what Register has been waiting for all game, being able to get to the line. Just his first free throw attempt of the night. He's really one that can knock him down with the best of them. 70% from the charity strike.
But do you see the mind games by Sean Register, though, Ethan?
Absolutely.
At the start, they were running the pick and pop, him and Wilson. They weren't picking up on his three-point shot, so he had to let him know, hey, I can knock these down. He drilled 3 of them now. He drilled 2 of them, my bad. 2 for 2 from 3, and now Okoro is kind of respecting it now, closing out, and now he sees that the 6'10" man is running to him off his feet. He drives by easily now, opening up the lane for him.
Yep, Sean Register game is one that's very hard to game plan against Zakari. He can hurt you from almost anywhere on the court. So, yeah, like you said, their mind games being played with the Register as he's been hitting from deep, and now he's getting back inside.
Have to be a versatile scorer to average 25 points per game in JUCO Division I, but Arroyo intercepts that one. Titans on the break. Rodriguez, he'll take it hard to the cup. Good finish there by Rodriguez.
Absolutely. They had numbers there on the fast break. Rodriguez said, man, I'll take this myself.
Didn't need to do too much passing there. Just take it himself like you mentioned.
Great board by Rodriguez again.
Sean Register taking the night off on the rebounding end because Rodriguez is doing everything with Sean Register. He'll handle the point spread. Foul there called on number 23, Roman Cummings.
Yeah, he saw Sean Register barreling downhill. I don't know if he was set, if he had his feet set entirely, but he did get his hand in the cookie jar there. Register back at the line again.
And this is a great low post duo of Cruz Rodriguez and Sean Register. Cruz Rodriguez didn't play all games this season. Maybe started playing later on in the season, but he is doing a great job taking a lot of the pressure off Sean Register because now he doesn't have to average 9 or 8 rebounds and be heavy on the glass because Cruz Rodriguez can do it, which can allow Sean to score way more effectively.
Absolutely. Like you said, taking the load off of Register now. Sean able to focus primarily on getting these buckets against a squad that's really known to take away the scoring against their opponents.
Mason Blazer now, 1-2, back and forth, trying to put moves on Sean. Sean Register not falling for it. None of the Titans fell for it. Easy turnover by them.
Stout defense there by Sean Register. I mean, he was not going for all that shaking and baking.
He didn't fall for not one move. But Wilson, he'll bully his way inside the 6'2 guard playing like a 6'10 forward.
Yeah, look at him playing, you know what I'm saying, a little against his weight class. He's battling out there.
And Blazer got bumped hard. Referee calling a foul there. I think Blazer got shocked there by Arroyo because Arroyo, in all fairness, doesn't look like he weighs too much, but Mason tried to bump him. Arroyo didn't move, stood up tall like a wall, and Blazer just got shocked, kind of pushed out of bounds there.
Yeah, Arroyo, like you said, doesn't have that frame that really screams, oh yeah, I can stop you. But there, the underrated size comes in clutch.
Blazer now running off a screen, could not get it to go off balance there, fading three. He wants another one, but Giles will try his luck. Unlucky there for the Buccaneers. Rebound once again in their hands, Tyler B.
Offensive possessions right here.
Great interior defense by the Titans, Ethan.
Absolutely. I mean, they're able to get down in there. They got more bodies in the paint than the guys in purple, and that typically means that you're going to out-rebound them.
Rodriguez was surprised how open he was, kind of didn't want to take that three, and now Blazer will take Register off the dribble.
And yeah, he's just trying to get a look. He's just trying to get in rhythm, that being number 13. Mason Blazer hasn't really had a good night shooting, just 30% from the field, trying to get his shot to fall.
And Ethan, I can see exactly why Stephen Okoro has played so many minutes, because this team almost looks, I wouldn't say lost without him, but they're not as imposing on the rebounding end or the defensive end without him in the game.
Absolutely. He's been a strong presence down there on the block, just being able to create mismatches down there. With him on the bench is really just one-dimensional. You can see the offense is kind of moving through Mason Blazer now, who hasn't been able to get it going. So once Okoro gets back in, we really want to see how this offense can improve.
You're correct. Register and Rodriguez doing anything they want down low with Okoro on the bench. Giles now, he'll try to take the lid off the basket for this offense. Takes it hard at Nick Oliver.
What a shot right there. That's one you work on in practice by yourself. Just being able to finish through contact.
Wilson tried to go quick. Trey Fogel couldn't keep up with him, had to foul him to slow him down. Good possession there for the Titans.
Absolutely. Wilson had the momentum there. Great defensive effort. Stopping it. 2 easy points.
Sean Register, quick 2-tap behind the back. Now taking it at the defender. Rolls in. Sean Register now getting hyped.
Bully ball down there. He takes what he wants.
That is a force of nature. No one stopping him when he wants a bucket.
Oh, and tough possession down there by the Bucks. Got the offensive board, but it went off his knee.
Buccaneers were slowly starting to mount a comeback now, but the Titans weathered the storm and pushed back. Now a 15-point game with just under 12 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this one.
Absolutely. Titans making the best of their possessions, not taking crazy shots.
Wilson tried to dump it off to Ogo, no good.
Yep. Getting scrappy now. Like I said, the Titans taking very good shots, shooting 54% from the field compared to the 32 of the Bucks. The difference really taking course here on the scoreboard.
You are correct, Ethan, and that is almost like that shows an experienced team. The Titans, they know how to hold this lead. They're going to try their best to hold this lead, not by fouling, not by turning the ball over, but just by late possessions in the shot clock and smart possessions in the shot clock. Mason Blazer working on Arroyo once again. He bumps him. Arroyo doesn't move. Arroyo's like a wall inside there. Blazer, no good on the shot.
Blazer must just be, he has to be having an internal conversation with himself, wondering why he's in the shooting slump. Meanwhile, Register is in a groove.
Register is in a flow state right now. As you mentioned, the aforementioned Mason Blazer kind of in a slump, can't get anything going. Allen Johnson will try help him. He's trying to create anything. Okoro open. Johnson didn't see him. Trey Fogel, he'll take the three in Register's face. No good.
Not a good shot there by Fogel. He had one of the best defenders right in his grill.
Rodriguez now. They see the mismatch. Sean on the shorter Johnson. Sean wants to take advantage of it. He'll call for a screen. Now Register at Blazer. He'll take it to the rim. Okoro, like we mentioned, affecting the shot. Anytime he's in, you notice it.
Soon as, exactly, he's kind of like the X factor for the Bucks. Being that guy that can disrupt down there.
Talking about disrupt, there he goes again on the offensive glass. Johnson pushes off Rodriguez. Okoro, though, cleaning up the mess in the kitchen. Steven Okoro, a man amongst boys down there below.
Steven Okoro, he's really working down there. He looks a bit exhausted, but he already has 13 rebounds, Zakari. That leads anybody on the team. The rest of the guys, 5, 4, and 2. He's handling the boards all by himself. Amazing work.
Amazing work. Couldn't be better stated, Ethan. 13-point lead, beyond 13, 5-point lead there for the Titans. We'll be back after this break.
Build a successful career with a bachelor's degree from Eastern Florida State College. You can choose from nearly 25 tracks in today's top job fields of business, healthcare, and computer technologies, with classes tailored to meet your needs on campus and online. A bright future awaits you with a bachelor's degree from Eastern Florida State College. To learn more, visit easternflorida.edu/go/bachelors.
Back at the Titan Fieldhouse, where the Titans have a 15-point lead, Ethan. I always say I didn't go to school to be a mathematician. I went to be a sportscaster, but I at least should be able to add 15. 15-point lead here for the Titans. They're enjoying a nice lead for themselves with just 10 minutes remaining in the game as they're going to try and drag this lead out as long as possible here at the Titan Fieldhouse, where they're celebrating Alumni, Family, and Fan Day. As you can see why the stadium is so packed in this one.
Absolutely, man. Like you said, Titans enjoying a pretty decent lead, but as me and you seen in the first game with the women, not all leads are safe.
Not all leads are safe, correct, because if you miss that game, a 20-point lead, that still runs through my mind, Ethan. That was a crazy, crazy game. Arroyo now, he'll take it up the court.
Great job breaking the press here by the Titans.
Register demanding for it now. 11 on 11 crime. Register will take it right at Tyler Bay. Rolls in and out of the rim. Ebiogo fighting for the O-board. No good.
Register doesn't care who's down in there, man. He's going to attack with some tenacity.
That's one of the best parts about his game. Very tenacious attacker. Ebiogo, Mason Blazer, he will not be denied.
Mason Blazer getting his 5th shot of the night to fall. Just 5 for 14 on the floor. 4 for 10.
Rodriguez now, they're searching for Register, but Yappy, he'll take it to the rim. Tried the little up and under finish. Too hard off the glass, bounced out. Yep. Now Giles, he'll go fast. To Tyler Bay, got spooked there by Yappy.
Rebound. Look at who's crashing the board right there, trying to Register.
He's on his way to an impressive double-double. Just needs 7 more rebounds in 9 minutes of play.
Heavy screen there by Ogo.
You're correct. Knocked Giles right off his feet. But Ethan, in case you're not paying attention, Sean Register has 27 points. You talked about him. You talked about anytime you tell him go for 30, he does give you his 30, and that is appears to what he's doing tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, last game I said I was seconding to Max, who had the luxury of calling the play-by-play there. I told him, I want 30 for Register, and he gave me a quiet 30. I mean, he was very efficient. Tonight looks like the same thing, 10 for 17, absolutely perfect from the free throw line, perfect from the 3-2. I mean, the guy just has everything you wish for in one of the key centerpieces of your offense.
You are correct, and key centerpieces. The only thing I can say is I'm not sure if this one is a quiet 30. This may be classified as a loud 30 because his imprint is all over this game. Sean Register Jr., but who cannot be not stated is Misael Cruz Rodriguez. He picked up in the start of the game where Register kind of was still figuring out how Okoro was going to play him in this one. Cruz Rodriguez really helped them get a push out to this serious lead, and now he is taking kind of a Robin rule to Register's Batman and just cleaning up the rebounding end as he has 10 rebounds now with 7 assists.
Absolutely. Rodriguez has really stepped up in that, like you said, that secondary role, really helping out Register. He now has a double-double. The guy has really locked in for this top 3 matchup in the conference.
You are correct. Double-double, almost on triple-double watch now. Just needs 3 more assists. And even more, talking about this great conference matchup, the number 21 ranked team, the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers, as Rodriguez we're talking about, hits another 3. But the Southwestern Buccaneers, they are ranked number 1 in the Citrus Conference. By this game, it looks like the Titans should be ranked number 1, but instead they're ranked 3rd. Blazer working in on Wilson. Referee calls a foul. Wilson is in disbelief.
Great job by Blazer. He made sure to shoot the shot once he got Oliver off balance. Wilson. Once Wilson was in the air, great job by Blazer putting his shot up. The ref is going to call that.
Good analysis. That move was commonly known for being a Jordan or Kobe move now, but I'm pretty sure the way the league is going, that's more of a SGA Shea Gilgeous-Alexander move now. Wait for the defender to jump, get the pump fake, easy going to the line.
There goes Nick Oliver subbing in.
Mason Blazer, it's his 1 free throw attempt at the line. He'll go to shoot the second one.
Not to mention Tyson Wilson, the one who just got sent to the bench, has 4 fouls now.
Great that you mentioned that. That'll be an interesting storyline to watch how the Titans play this one out without their lead point guard, Tyson Wilson, on the floor.
Yep, that means Nick Oliver, he's going to have to step up. Number one that's on the floor right now. He's averaging 8 points per game. You remember he did have a 28-point outing against Advanced Prep. So we see how he can contribute tonight. Trap defense here.
Sean Register now giving it to Jibby Lee, who plays as the backup point guard anytime Wilson is not on the floor. Jibby Lee kind of losing it. Good tenacious defense by Giles. He was out and running for the fast break for the referee, had to hold him back.
Yeah, he was ready to take it the distance there. Saw the rock and only had the goal in mind, but it's out of bounds.
Jibby Lee will try once again to go at Giles. Register open on the three-point line. Jibby Lee saw way better option. Good, smooth finish inside the paint.
Great move by Jibby Lee in there. You remember you said he had Register open, but thought better, the more of an efficient shot.
That is a great call by the referee. Arroyo has been getting tested all day. We mentioned Mason Blazer trying to push him, and now Alan Johnson couldn't get the original bump, so he had to extend his forearm into the chest of Arroyo, finally getting the call.
Great defense by Arroyo there. It looks like the Bucks came in here saying we're going to attack the smaller guard, but Arroyo says, man, I ain't that small. I can still hang.
Could be to stand your ground for Arroyo. Now Jibby Lee kicks it to Cruz Rodriguez. Looks for the three for a second there. He's hot from the three-point line, but he'll do the bumping on Mason Blazer, and Mason Blazer's not Arroyo. He moved back a little bit, but I cannot blame him. Cruz Rodriguez, that's a big guy.
That is, he has a tall statue there. I mean, hard to guard that guy when he's coming at you in the paint with some force. Man, I'm talking about elbows in the chest and everything was flying out there.
That is how you have to play when you're that size, and the Titans actually to be the job of a power forward. Good playing from both these teams here, but if you notice, Ethan, almost a very, very quiet bench here for the Buccaneers, almost dead silent. It's like their momentum has just been completely sucked away by the Titans.
Yep, their guys haven't really been shooting the rock that well. They find themselves shooting 26% from the three-point line compared to the Titans, who just under 70% from three. I mean, they are lighting them up from range. The Bucks, they cannot answer, and so far is really taking a toll on them mentally. That's why you don't see that much energy going on over there on the Bucks sideline.
And you are correct. This is probably a huge stun for the Buccaneers. They came into this one saying, okay, we're going to take away Register's inside game. We're going to take away Rodriguez's inside game. Maybe even Wilson's inside game. But the Titans are proving that we're not just inside scorers, we can hurt you from deep. And because they only average about 34% from the three-point line, but like you just stated, a beautiful 70% three-point shooting in this one.
Yep, got Rodriguez at the line. Pretty decent free throw shooter, 65%.
Swishes through the basket, no problem for him. Now 16-point lead, 17. I got to get my math check. 17-point game here for the Eastern Florida Titans.
And the Titans, they're now perfect from the free throw line all game. That can really add up as this game continues to wind down.
Mason Blazer trying to work on Arroyo. It's been a matchup he's been trying to attempt all night. Finally gets that one to go, and he has some words for Arroyo as he scored that one.
If you're Arroyo, I'm not trying to hear that. He's basically been locking them up all game. They're leading scorers, so, I mean, he's going to get one to fall eventually.
You're correct.
Register was open calling for it. Jibby Lee said, hold on, let me get our offense straight.
Yeah, Register wanted that one bad, but Jibby Lee, he'll decide to pull up a three. Register almost got the ball on his own accord off the rebound there, but who else but Okoro on the board for the Buccaneers. Arroyo finally getting his revenge on Blazer, takes that one away. He'll go up, but get rejected by the 6'1" Amonte Allen Johnson. This has been a beautiful defensive game for the small guards in this one, Ethan. We have Arroyo on one end, standing his ground, being tall and strong as a wall, and then a Monte Johnson flying through the air to get blocks.
I mean, the guy, I didn't think he could jump that high. The way he got up there to block that shot was just amazing. Great leaping ability by the undersized guard.
Nick Oliver pulling out his hair in the corner. He's so wide open. He really wants this one. He's still clapping for it. Arroyo doesn't see him doing his own post work.
Oh, Arroyo, I kind of feel the way Nick Oliver is reacting right now. He was wide open on the wing. Arroyo tried to get his own shot going. A little bit of frustration between teammates.
I like you mentioned, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the walking back court upset, but I agree with you. Almost the entire coaching staff and bench was pointing to Nick Oliver as he was wide open there. But Arroyo, he'll go to the line, the best free throw shooter on the team, averaging 89% from the line. No one else you want here on the stripe. Guess that's the announcer's jinx right there, Ethan.
Absolutely. I mean, I was thinking of it in my head. I'm like, normally when you say something like that, he misses the first one. The guy is just under 90% shooting from the free throw line.
Surely not two, though, Ethan.
Not two.
Yeah, not two. The jinx isn't that powerful, not to disrupt Jovial Acevedo Arroyo. Allen Johnson now. Thunderous block on the other end. Trying to make something work on offense, but Giles.
Oh my God.
Quick three right in the face of Jibby Lee.
If you was looking, that little jab step he took to create separation on Jibby Lee got him just enough room to take that three-pointer.
Buccaneers now putting on the press as they need to come back in this one. Beautiful skip pass in the corner by Sean Register. No good on the three by Arroyo.
Beautiful pass indeed. Couldn't pay it through.
Giles once again. Quick pop shot. No good. Okoro stripped from the back by Jibby Lee. Jibby Lee in transition. He'll try to get fancy. Easy layup there.
Great hustle by Arroyo, diving for the rock on the hard court, man. Setting up the fast break for Jibby Lee.
Defense transitioning to offense, Ethan. That's what coaches preach. And if you're Zach Farrell, you're very happy of what your team did in this one, shutting down the other team's best scorer, Mason Blazer.
Absolutely. He's been having a forgetful night. The guy hasn't really gotten it going, being Mason Blazer, only 6 of 15. He does have 17 points, most of them coming off of free throws. He's 5 for 6 coming into this charity stripe attempt.
And that is exactly the game plan. We know Blazer, like we talked about, is a very crafty scorer, one of the best scorers in the conference, the best scorer on the team. So you know he's going to get his, but let's just make it difficult for him. And that is exactly what this Titans team have done. 0 for 4 from 3 for Mason Blazer, and has to get most of his money from the line.
Yeah, like you said, 0 for 4 from 3, Zakari, and the three-pointer has really been his bread and butter because he has at least 2 3-pointers in each of the past 7 games. So this is a rarity for Mason Blazer tonight.
Register now. Finally gets the matchup he wants, him on Blazer.
It's good on good. Kicks it back to Arroyo.
Register calls for it again. Now he'll attack Blazer, but the quick hands by Mason Blazer knocks it out. Buccaneers ball.
That's the money matchup right there. Register on Blazer. Register having the better night statistically.
When is Register not having the better night statistically? That's the correct question. And what a move there by Allen Johnson, orchestrating through the defense, but an illegal screen called on Stephen Okoro. He's been setting those illegal tough screens all night. Finally, the referee calls one back.
Yep, when you set those screens, you can't move. You can't be still moving once once the defender gets there. And the referee, like you said, finally caught it. He's been getting away with it tonight.
Because I was confused. Every screen he sets, the defender's dropping. I'm like, okay, he can't be that strong that the screen drops every defender. Sean Register, once again, like you mentioned, good on good, has Mason Blazer on them. They quickly double, get the ball out of Register's hand immediately. Now Rodriguez running the screen with Ebiogo. Ball somehow winds up in Register's hand. No good on the baby hook.
Correll battling for the boards once again.
A rebound at this point is automatic for Okoro. But Blazer trying to get anything going.
Man, he doesn't hit it. Not able to get the crowd or his bench going over there.
Yeah, that crowd was ready for that one. Luckily hit the front rim, almost airballed that.
Yeah, he's now 0 for 5 from three-point range. A rarity for Mason Blazer.
Not a good night so far. Rodriguez on the smaller Trey Fogel. That was a beautiful spin move. He just got interrupted there by number 2, Allen Johnson.
That was a very beautiful and timely spin move. It's like he sensed the second defender coming, and the spin move is what got him a little bit more space to draw that foul.
Like we talked about in the women's game, Ethan, I'm not sure if Akeem Olajuwon worked out with the entire Titans basketball team over the offseason or what, but this team, this entire program has beautiful post work, amazing footwork down low. We saw earlier Bruno Da Silva, beautiful post hooks for a 5'5 guard, and now Sean Register, he does that routinely. That's almost matched in in his game, and Rodriguez now with the beautiful spin move on the low post.
Yep, I mean, you gotta, if you want to be a complete scorer, complete player in today's game, you have to be able to create separation with those quick movements. So definitely something that the Titans, you can tell that they work on a daily basis.
You are correct. Great program here the Eastern Florida Titans have running for their players. Now Kenyon Giles trying to find Mason Blazer, who hasn't been able to get it going all night. But now he'll attack Ebiogo. Body-to-body contact there by Blazer. Timeout for the Buccaneers as they try to make a late push in this one with just 3 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm not even going to attempt to say what's the score differential because I'm probably going to get it wrong. We'll see you back here at the Titan Fieldhouse after the quick break. And we are back here for the second game of the doubleheader between the Eastern Florida Titans and the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers. With just 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in this game. The Titans up to a 16-point lead. Yes, I added it during the break. had to take a quick break to add it, but a 16-point lead here for the Eastern Florida Titans.
Absolutely, the Titans being able to kind of pull away from this one. And for me, it's really been their fast break production. Like, if you take a look at the numbers, they have 18 fast break points compared to the Bucks' 7. I mean, that's really been a story for tonight, being able to get those looks in transition. Great work by the Eastern Florida State.
No doubt, Ethan, and like you mentioned, the good looks lead to why this team is shooting 50% from the field, and almost everyone is having a good night. Rodriguez, he'll pump fake the 3. He almost took the roof off the house. He still gets the big finish to go. Rodriguez, one thing about this team, Ethan, you're guaranteed to see a highlight one way or another. Somebody's going to get put on a poster. Cruz Rodriguez said tonight is his night. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the beautiful photo finish. He had to get a rim roller, but a bucket nonetheless, and one for Cruz Rodriguez, and he cements it with the free throw.
Zakari, I thought he was going to catch him on body on that one. The point still counts, but he didn't get the rim-rattling jam that he wanted.
You're correct, Ethan. Not as satisfying as you may have wanted. And, Ethan, we need to talk about the beautiful, great interior defense by Jovial Acevedo Arroyo. He stopped the 6'10", dominant force, Stephen Okoro.
I mean, I seen Stephen Okoro down there working on Arroyo. I said to myself, easy 2 points. Arroyo said, man, do you know who I am? And disrupts that easy 2-point shot for one of the best paint scorers on the court tonight.
You're correct about that. I didn't even bother calling that one because I thought it would have been such a quick 2, but good defense there by Arroyo to not allow the easy free points, making Okoro earn them at the line. And he only earned one, so Arroyo comes up with a profit for that defensive contest.
Absolutely. You love to see that. Your guards getting down dirty in the paint, rocking with the big guys.
And that is foul on number 2, Amonte Allen Johnson. That is his 4th foul. As Cruz Rodriguez, he'll head back to the free throw line, where he's been having a great night, 7 for 7.
Yep, the Titans find themselves in a bonus. Costly foul there by the Bucks, giving free points away to the Titans, who are kind of running away with this, almost a 20-point lead.
20-point lead, like you mentioned, if Rodriguez hits this. But talk about Rodriguez and Sean Register doing their best. Kyrie Irving, LeBron James impression, almost combining for exactly 40 points in this one, with Rodriguez 1 assist away from an elusive triple-double.
It has been a tandem duo between the two, number 5 and 11.
Rodriguez now on the strip. He maybe thought about giving in the outlet for Wilson for his triple-double. There you go, Wilson.
Wilson all day thought about the 3, didn't take it.
Wilson calming it down, like we mentioned, the veteran presence by Tyson Wilson, the sophomore, to not shoot a quick shot.
You know what I love about that decision? Zakari, he's seen that the shot clock wasn't that low, as Register gets a low block down there scoring. But back to Wilson, he's seen that the shot clock wasn't that deep until, and he really made the extra pass, draining time in this game.
Like we said, veteran leadership. You know that, hey, we don't need quick points. We just need to kill the shot clock and get out of here with a win. But Sean Register, 1 point away from the 30 that you asked him for. And I think Cruz Rodriguez, he just got penciled in for his 10 assists somewhere down in this game. He probably got one that they maybe didn't count until now. But he has his elusive triple-double, and Sean Register just 1 basket away from his 30 points. But Giles, he'll put up a 3. No good, similar to the entire night that the Buccaneers have been having. Just 27% from the three-point line to the Titans' 60%
I mean, it's just been an abysmal performance from the three-point line for the Bucks. Not something that we're used to seeing from these guys. I mean, and just talk about the defense. They really haven't been able to stop anything.
You're correct about that. Register having his way. Jibby Lee with 17 points. He's been having his way. Rodriguez also having his way. So the Buccaneers just not a very good job defensively now, as Allen Johnson will head to the line on the crazy contest there.
Absolutely. I mean, he went up for that block. Almost fell over.
Look at the shoes there, Ethan, by Jibby Lee and number 4, Kenyon Giles.
Well, they're rocking the same shoes down there. You know, it's Valentine's Day, so you got to rep the pink, I'm assuming.
It's so beautiful when you have a shoe collection that can match with the event that's going on the day.
Absolutely, man. Looking nice out there.
Because you know the saying, you look good, you're gonna play good.
Mm-hmm. And for Jibby Lee, man, you got to respect his game. 15 points, 70% from the field. He's had himself a night.
Tyson Wilson now back in the game with 4 fouls. Doesn't really matter here now, as the Titans have ran away with this one, but the Buccaneers continuing to play very pressing, hard defense for the last minute and 30 of this game.
Yep, they turned the ball over there, couldn't get the inbound into Arroyo. But like you said, Zakari, this one is all but wrapped up with just over a minute and 30 left.
Number 21, Sean Gomez, first time calling his name in this one. He's dancing on the screen, trying to get past Cruz Rodriguez.
Yep, some new faces in here for the Bucks. If you're Darren Wallace, I'm assuming he brung him in, trying to get some fresh legs in there, see who can produce at this juncture of the game.
You're correct. Get some reps in, get some shots up in this one, because barring any miracle, this one is surely over for the Buccaneers, as the Eastern Florida Titans probably will take this win, and they'll move on to a 8-game winning streak so far.
Yep, they'll move to 9-3 in conference play. Remember, they were third coming into this one in the Citrus Conference. So if they look to wait how Daytona State fares in their outing to see if they either move up to 2 or stay at third place.
Correct about that. This win right here can disrupt the entire board, like you said, because this will push the Florida Southwestern State College to 10-2. And if Daytona State wins their game, they'll also be 10-2. So this can definitely cause a major shakeup in the Citrus Conference standings. Final moments of play here. Kenyon Giles just dancing on Sean Register. There's Marcus Kelly. He'll get a wonderful layup there. Easy finish. No one really contested him. Titans not really trying to foul, just trying to get out of this one. Cruise to the finish line.
Yep, great overall performance by the Titans. You have multiple guys in double digits. Register 1 point away from the 30 ball that I normally ask him for. So no complaints here if you're a head coach.
Arroyo, he'll shoot a 3 from the corner. Couldn't get that one to go. Kenyon Giles, 6-foot guard on the rebound. And now Sean Gomez, he'll get his first points in this one.
Bucks playing with a little bit of intensity. You're wondering where that was in the first half, in the first start of the second half.
You're correct. Just a little too late here for the Bucks to be playing this intense. But I respect playing hard through the finish.
Absolutely.
All right, Ethan, here's going to be the hardest test for us tonight. Who do you think was the player of the game?
Oh, man, like I said, definitely multiple guys to contribute to this win by the Titans, but I'm going to go with my guy, Sean Register, man. 11 of 20 from the floor, took great shots. You know, he's finding his guys. You see, like I just seen, finding Arroyo over there on the corner, just really being a efficient player, really the calling card of this game. So in my opinion, he really was the X factor.
I agree with you fully, 100% all the way with him being the X factor. But just because you went him, now I have to go with his running mate, his Robin, even the Batman sometimes in this game, Misael Cruz Rodriguez. Sean Register played good, but it's hard to deny a 24-point triple-double that Rodriguez put up in this one with 10 assists and 11 rebounds, shooting perfect from the free throw line. Just missed 1 3-point shot all night and only missed 3 field goals for the rest of the night. As the game has ended, the Eastern Florida Titans once again defending their home court in this one and defeating the number 1 ranked in the conference, Florida Southwestern State College, but they're number 21 ranked in the nation. Big win here for the Eastern Florida State Titans. What can you take away? What can the Titans take away from this win, Ethan?
I mean, the Titans can really take away that, you know, we have guys that can step up when we need them to, especially guys like Rodriguez. The triple-double tonight, as you alluded to, being one of the key pieces for the Titans. So after this win, you really want to see them incorporate different scores, different ways for guys to score and contribute to these wins, whether it be assists, rebounds. So yeah, overall, great team effort. You want to keep this momentum going now. As you said, they now, 9 times out of 10, will see a boost in their conference ranking if Daytona State loses their next match. So great overall performance by the Titans.
Correct. Couldn't be better stated, Ethan. And if you're the Titans, you take this win. You're very happy about this because now this pushes you to, like I mentioned, now on an 8-game win streak going into your next match on the 21st against Hillsborough Community College. They have to try, take this momentum and keep it forward, keep it pushing to more wins, and eventually, maybe, hopefully, get that top spot in the Citrus Conference. That has been the Eastern Florida doubleheader for the Eastern Florida Titans against Florida Southwestern Buccaneers. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Zachary McKenzie, and this has been my color commentator, Ethan Sorey. From the Titan Fieldhouse, good night.